Hello, my friends. Welcome back to another episode on A Mother's Journey to Holistic Health and Healing. I'm your host, Marissa Prieto, and thank you so much for being here today. I've got the full house here today. My son is home. He didn't go to school today, and the dogs are out there barking up a storm. So just wanted to preface that a little bit, as they might hear some background noise. But yeah, I just wanted to welcome you. Thank you so much if you're new here, and welcome back. As I've mentioned in a previous couple past episodes, I want to continue to open the space here and treat it just as it was, like a sacred circle, a women's circle. A time to gather, a time to connect, to release, to just be, really. And so today I'm just going to kind of just talk a little bit about spring, and then I'm going to go ahead and play the meditation here. First of all, I just kind of want to invite you to connect with yourself. And then just basically what I mean by that is wherever you're at, whether you're driving or maybe you're prepping lunch, dinner, something, or if hopefully you are just relaxing, right? If you can just pause and just kind of tune into your breath. No matter what you are doing, where you are, we have the capacity to tune into our breath. And our breath is an anchor. It can help us as an anchor to help ground ourselves, to help us come into the present moment, to help quiet the mind, to help quiet or calm the nervous system, or just when we're feeling out of balance or one of the worries come up, or uncertainties or fears, or even excitement and adrenaline and anxiety and all kinds of things, right? Our breath can help us anchor. So to help welcome us to this space together, maybe even visualize it if you can, and if you'd like, I'd invite you to close down your eyes. And if you're driving, just maybe picture it in your mind what that would look like. As you start to close your eyes down, connecting with your breath, inhaling through your nose slowly, and exhaling through your mouth slowly, just coming into this present moment. If you like, you may even imagine if we were in a women's circle, who are the women that are around you? Or maybe you can notice not quite like the faces or anything, maybe just like a being of light kind of just surrounding in this circle. It's a circle of light bodies of light lit up. Or maybe they're an object. Or maybe there are certain animals that are surrounding you in this circle. This is your sacred circle. You are being surrounded by strength, by support, by empathy and compassion. Just taking in some deep, slow breaths. Continue on here. In through your nose. Slowly exhale through your mouth. Sigh it out if you like. Inhale it in, and a slow exhale or sigh. Just releasing any worries of the day, to-do lists, tension, heavy emotions, past conversations, anything weighing you down, as we welcome into the circle today. Just as you are, nothing else you need to do, just coming as you are. And whenever you're ready, I welcome you to slowly open your eyes and just notice how you feel. Notice if there's any relaxation, if anything arose, and maybe not, and that's okay. All we're doing is we're just noticing and observing. One thing that, as I do this practice, that I observe, or I have observed recently, is kind of like, I don't know how much you hear about the spring, right? Like, we know spring is here for the growth, because obviously this is a time to tending to our gardens, if you have one, or planting new seeds, right? It's a time for new beginnings, as they say, or taking action. For example, in like the Chinese zodiac, the year of the horse, it's all about taking action and doing and being productive and putting our thoughts, our visions to life, bringing things to life. the spring is really this beautiful time of blooming. But before the blooming, we have to think about what happens before the blooming, before its actual flower, right? Is the journey, the time that it takes to become the flower or to become the plant or the tree that's it's full of leaves finally, right? It takes time for these plant beings and the animals to arrive more into this awakened, more lively state and way of being. And because the wintertime, and especially depending on where you're from, right? Maybe you live in a place where the winter gets really cold and the winters are harsh and the winds and things like that. Spring for you might still be taking some time for things to warm up for where you're at, right? And so it's also really important to tune into that too as well, because I feel like when we are able to tune into the environment, into the weather, into the air, the elements, even the way that the sun is shining down and the warmth of the sun, depending, against that cold air or that breeze, we have to also keep in mind, this is what I'm noticing, is that we've just completed or transitioned out of the winter time and the fall time, which is the time of slowing down, of kind of like retreating into our homes and staying warm and cozy and slowing down. And what I'm trying to say is, like, think of the animals, right, that go into hibernation mode as well. They come in gradually out into the spring, which is what we're noticing with insects too, and birds, right? Little by little, we hear more sounds of the crickets. We hear more sounds of the birds. We see lizards more, because I'm here in the desert. So we go to the desert often, and me and my son start to notice what we see more of, like cicadas and grasshoppers. And little by little, we are starting to see a little bit more of them coming out. So what I'm trying to get at is that it's not like boom, boom, from one minute to the next, we're in full spring. And so please don't expect yourself to go from like, cozy wintertime, kind of just, being a bit more calm, but more relaxed. Or maybe you're working on doing less and maybe you're working on rest and stillness, right? To like jumping into the spring and doing an activity like many people post about. Okay, so if you've ever noticed that on social media, they'll post about spring or blooming, action and do this and do that, which is great because it's a really inspiring energy to be in. But at the same time, if you're noticing that there's some hesitation there, it's not that you're lazy. So I just want to point that out. It's not that you're lazy. It's not that, you're falling behind or anything like that. You're in your own rhythm and natural flow and connection with the environment that is around you. So I just kind of want to put that out there and think about, have you ever considered that, right? Have you ever considered pay attention, noticing what the environment is like around you, the nature, the air, the temperature, the air, the sun, the animals around you. And that also reflects your own energy, your energetic being, right? And so I just want to offer that, like, if you're noticing yourself still like feeling a little tired or still feeling like maybe you're not as motivated to start on those projects you were thinking about, or there's some days you are, there's some days are not, or maybe you're not at all, right? Just embracing it and seeing it as information, and that, hey, it's okay that I'm not, taking action on this right away, or maybe I am, but in small and subtle ways, subtle ways. For example, I enrolled in a plant medicine apprenticeship. Did I say that right? Apprenticeship? And so old me wants to go through all the information, wants to, get all into it, wants to study, wants to dive deep, wants to get ahead. But the current me, and a mom of 3 now with a podcast and taking care of the kids and all the things working, I have to understand that and give myself grace and patience that I'm going to go at the rhythm that I need to go, and it's going to be okay. And also I have a lifetime access to this and to the education. So it's like a self-paced kind of a thing, but we have live classes. So I'm still, which is nice for accountability. So we can still hold ourselves accountable in certain ways, but we don't have to be as, how could I say, as strict or maybe as demanding if you're feeling that resistance. If you're feeling that resistance, or you're feeling down and shameful, or you find yourself judging yourself for not doing the thing, I encourage you to go easy on yourself and give yourself some grace, because maybe your energetic body is still adjusting to the climate, to the changes in the environment. We're energetic bodies, and so we have to remember that as well, especially all that's going on collectively. And it may take a bit of a time till you're kind of like, it's kind of like our cycles, right? We're in our menstrual cycles. We have that time we're creative, and then during our menstrual cycle, we're resting a little bit more, right? Just rest, and then it continues again. It's like the cycle. So maybe it's similar with the seasons, right? So I just want to point that out to you, right? If you could imagine your energetic body, or you as a whole, transitioning into each season. So let's say for the spring, how do you want to feel as you move through spring? So I'm going to give you an example of what that might look like. So for me, and a lot of us who are used to doing and productivity, and also seeing that as our worth, or we're just busy, we're just used to being busy, especially as busy moms. One thing that I want to focus on as we transition into the seasons is taking a little bit of time to journal. So this could be like me even just journaling some medicines that I'm creating and how they make me feel, or connecting with a certain plant and how it makes me feel, and noticing what I feel around me in the environment and what I see shifting, for example, maybe in my thoughts or my emotions. And then how can I still find some time to slow down and still receive whatever the nature, Mother Earth, is trying to communicate with me for that season. So yeah, I just kind of want to throw that out there. I'm going to bring in the meditation now. Just wanted to share that with you, is to reflect on, if you're feeling guilty or bad because you haven't been doing the thing like you said you wanted to. Maybe it was going to the gym or doing whatever you had a certain goal to do, but you're noticing that it's not quite as much as you thought it was going to be, and you're having a hard time or challenging time trying to get through it. I would encourage you, trust yourself. It might just be that you're still adjusting to the shift out of the winter into the spring, and it takes some time for the seed to sprout until it blossoms and grows into this beautiful flower, or until the trees have all their beautiful leaves. So just like you, we are the same. We take some time to transition out of the winter time into the spring. So just wanted to share that with you. Please give yourself some grace as you are transitioning, or as we are in this season of spring, and let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy the spring and try to tune into the beauty amongst the chaos of the world today. So with that being said, friends, thank you so much for listening. I'm going to go ahead and bring in the guided meditation to welcome the spring and to honor and embrace the spring. I hope you enjoy it. Please do me a favor and follow me on my YouTube channel. Subscribe at Mindful Meditations with Marissa, and share it with anybody who you think could benefit from it. Also, show me some love by subscribing to the podcast, like and share. Please leave a review and share it with anybody else that you feel it would be helpful for. Right? Thank you so much. Take care, everyone, and I'll bring in the meditation. Welcome to your spring guided meditation to welcome in growth, grace, and gentle renewal. I'm so glad you're here. Let's take a moment to arrive, to settle our body, to calm our mind and thoughts, to connect with our breath, and allow ourselves to be in a moment of stillness and conscious connection. Gently close your eyes if that feels safe for you, or focus on an object in front of you. Take in a deep breath slowly in through your nose, and exhale slowly through your mouth. Again, inhale deeply and exhale, releasing any tension you've been holding for the day or the days before. Let yourself land here in this moment. Allow yourself to soften the muscles in your face, your jaw, your shoulders. With every breath, feel yourself softening, feel your body relaxing even more and more, deeper into a state of relaxation, allowing the tension to melt into the earth. Focusing on the gentle rhythm of your inhale and exhale. Feel the air, the life force energy moving through your body, in through your nostrils, out through your mouth. Noticing your chest rise and your belly rise and fall. This sacred element of air, it brings life, clarity, and renewal with every breath. With each inhale, imagine a fresh, light spring air filling your lungs. And if it feels right, maybe visualize a light, a healing light that you are inhaling, giving you more life, energy, health, vitality. And with each exhale, release any heaviness, stagnation, and anything that you're ready to let go of. Maybe visualize this in the form of an object or a color, perhaps smoke. One more deep breath in and exhale. Now, let's begin to visualize yourself standing in nature. Where are you? What is the environment like around you? We are at the beginning of spring. Notice how the air feels soft, fresh. Can you feel and notice the earth is awakening all around you? Trees beginning to bud, flowers gently blooming. Notice what kinds of trees and flowers are around you. It's okay to greet them and welcome them, as they were also welcoming you. Notice if there are any four-legged creatures around, any animals, or birds flying and singing, or insects roaming the ground. Take a moment to notice the details, the colors, the movement, the sounds, the energy of growth. Notice how this feels in your body. And as you witness this awakening happening all around you, begin to turn inward. Just like the trees, just like the flowers, you too are in a season of growth. Even if you cannot see it yet, even if it feels slow. Something within you is awakening. A seed planted long ago, beginning to rise, form, blossom, and take shape. Take a deep breath and honor that now. Welcome it with gratitude. Spring carries the energy of movement, of action, of doing. And while that energy can feel exciting and inspiring, it is okay if your body, your mind, or your heart does not always have the capacity to move at that pace. Sometimes the heaviness of our everyday life, circumstances, injustices, or collective grief can weigh us down. Know that you are not behind. You are not doing it wrong. You are simply moving in your own rhythm. And that is enough. Take a deep breath now in through your nose and slowly out through your mouth. Coming back to the element of air within you. The element of air is connected to our thoughts, our logical mind, the critical mind, and reasoning. Many of us operate in this way. Begin to notice your thoughts without judgment, without needing to change anything just now. Simply observe. What thoughts have been present for you lately? Are they supportive? Or do they feel heavy, critical, or overwhelming? Just notice and observe. And now gently, with compassion, let's begin to invite a new energy. Imagine any unsupportive thoughts becoming lighter, softer, more graceful, more supportive. The element of air helps clear and move any stagnant energy within our bodies, our energetic bodies. This includes our mind. Clearing out what no longer serves you. With each inhale, breathe in clarity. With each exhale, release the self-judgment, the self-doubt, self-criticism. You may softly repeat within yourself or aloud, I welcome growth in my own time. I honor where I am. I choose thoughts that support and nurture me. I give myself grace. Pause here for a moment, allowing these words to land on your heart. Feel into your heart, feel into your body. Feel into your spirit. Notice what is ready to grow within you, not from pressure, not from societal expectations, but from authenticity, from intention, from love and alignment. Let it be gentle. Let it be enough. Take one more deep breath in, filling your body with this fresh spring energy. And exhale, grounding yourself in this moment, grounded with Mother Earth, in connection with the element of air and your breath. When you're ready, begin to bring gentle movement and awareness back to your body. Maybe gently wiggling your fingers and toes, or a nice stretch, and softly opening your eyes. Thank yourself for taking this time, and thank you for joining me to pause, to connect, to honor your own growth. Remember, spring is not a rush, and you are unfolding exactly as you're meant to. May you move through the season with softness, trusting that even the smallest shifts are meaningful. Step forward into this new season with trust in yourself, trust in your path, and trust in the quiet, powerful growth unfolding within you. You are exactly where you need to be. Welcome to your spring.